Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? What it do? It's your boy Mizani Riley Young, and I'm gonna do another video on I'm gonna do a video on astrology. Now this video is gonna be kinda sorta different from what people feel and think about astrology. When most people think about astrology, they think about their zodiac sign. Oh, I'm a Pisces, oh, I'm a Virgo, oh, I'm a Libra, and I'm good at this, and I'm good at that, and shut up. Astrology, first of all, you all the zodiac signs are one. When you're born, or the process of you being born, that 9 months of labor, or whatever, how much, not 9 months of labor, but you know, the 9 different stages, so-called 9 months of the mother being pregnant with you. Go through stage 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 24 weeks. Okay, when she's pregnant with you and her belly's growing and you developing inside her womb, you going through all different zodiac signs. So you're getting information from every zodiac sign. You're getting information from Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, you know what I'm saying, Leo. You're getting all this information. So you're not just one zodiac sign. You're not just, for instance, I was born a Virgo. I'm not just a Virgo. People seem to, all the time, they seem to limit themselves into the zodiac sign that they was born in. That's wrong. The zodiac sign that you was born in is the sign where you need the most work. Yeah, it's the sign where you need the most work. Okay, so I'm a Virgo. So I done went through all the other stages in my life, being born and everything, the process of pregnancy and everything. I done went through all the other zodiac signs, and I needed the most work in Virgo, so I was born a Virgo. Now, okay, Virgos. I could tell you some good traits about a Virgo. They shy. They shit. I'm talking about myself. Let me see, Virgo. Earth sign, grounded, you know what I'm saying? Neat freak, gotta have everything clean. Whatever. It's Virgo, right? Now the bad things about a Virgo, they sarcastic, they got a slick mouth, they some people would consider them selfish. It's not that they're selfish, they selfish. I'm not even going, they're selfish. So and the list goes on and on and on. But people tend to blow up the pros and never say nothing about the cons. They just throw those cons away, throw those cons in the back. And this is how they get stuck into these zodiac signs and never really know the whole meaning of astrology. Now, there's billions of stars, billions of planets out there. The time you was born and the way the moon and the sun is set and all that, yeah, all that plays a role. But the astrology, that the zodiac sign that you was born in is where you need the most work. So for me, my most work is my mouth. Sometimes I say things to people and I just be wanting to help them. But the way I say it, I come off too strong when I say it, and it offends them. But in my mind, in my head, I have a good intention for them. You know what I'm saying? But other people, what I fail to do is realize that other people is different stages of their lives, and I can't just say, "Oh, can't stop you, goddamn meat eater." Oh, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I could say that, and I do say that, but it offends them and it hurts them and it pushes them away from me. So my whole area in my life was to work on that. And sometimes when you sometimes you can see the area where you need to work at. It'll be on you. So look at my mouth. I got braces. That right there is a big ass sign letting you know, work on your mouth. Not work on your mouth in the sense of getting braces and fix your teeth and have the prettiest smile. No, work on your mouth in a spiritual way, a mental way, a physical way, and whatever other way, in an emotional way, the four sides. Okay, so astrology is where you need work at. Your zodiac sign is where you need work at. And it's good to know astrology, especially if you dating, especially if you have children, especially if you your parents. So now you know these astrology, you know their signs, you know their weaknesses. That's the word I'm looking for. Your zodiac sign that you was born in is really your weakness. It's not so much your strength. Okay, you know you good at this and you a Libra and blah, 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 blah. Okay, now what's the bad part about that? Because the bad part, you need to fix it. Now, once you fix it, you can access all the other zodiac signs here. You have a target. You got access to everything. But if you don't fix it, you're gonna be stuck, and you're gonna be calcified, and you're just gonna be a bum old Virgo, Libra, whatever you think you are, because you all the zodiac signs. Zodiac signs don't even matter to you. The one you came in the game with is the one that you need changes, the one you need work on, and that's straight up and down. And for all other people out there who disagree with me, you ain't been working on yourself because you know what I'm saying is right. I just found this information out about. I just found this information out probably about not even almost a year ago. So this whole time I'm a Virgo, yeah. And I was mastering myself and practicing my, you know what I'm saying, getting to know myself better because I used to be a programmer. I used to be out in the streets or whatever. So I came into all this information. I started finding myself probably about 3, 4 years ago, but I just came into this information probably not even a year ago. And when I came into it, it started helping me. It started helping me develop more because now I understand. Wait a minute, my zodiac sign is where I need the worst goddamn. Is the most goddamn work. I'm a Virgo, okay. Everything that's bad about a Virgo, I need to fix that. And when I started to fix that, I started to become better. I started to get. I'm talking about my life started to change, and it's still changing because now I know. Okay, damn, don't say that. That's gonna hurt their feelings too much. You know what I'm saying? If you can't say it to them, don't say it at all. If you can't say nothing nice, say it. So I tell myself things like this, and boom, I gotta. Another thing about a Virgo, complain all the time. I used to complain about everything. I still do a little bit. Virgos just like old grandparents. You got them grandparents that just complain about everything. I was that way. If I see a piece of rice on the floor, oh, what's that? If I see something, I'll complain about everything. So I used to make up these challenges for me throughout the day. Go through the day without complaining about nothing. But first I had to go through the day without at least don't complain more than about 5 things. Cause I used to complain about everything. And then I had to work on myself. Now I go out throughout the day and I try not to complain about nothing because that's the area where I need work at. Why am I always complaining? Why is something always bad or negative coming out? Why am I not satisfied with anything? And when you start to work in that area, you see that there was something inside of you that you weren't satisfied with. When you start to work on that area, you start to get satisfied with yourself. You start to realize who you are. You start to realize that you're the only work that needed to be done. You're the only one that needed to be fixed. Your problem is not with the animals. Your problem is not with the plants. Your problem is not with white people, black people, Spanish people, whatever so-called race and all this indoctrination. The only problem you have in this whole world is with yourself. And once you start to fix that problem, you won't have no problem. But people want to throw their problems on other things, not the people, instead of manning up and owning up and womaning up to their problems. Your only job on this planet is to fix you. Once you fix you, then you might get assigned at the job. But you ain't gonna really know your job until you fix you. You see what I'm saying? Your job ain't working at McDonald's and working over there and working over there, working over there. Okay, we in the matrix right now. So you gotta get some type of money, okay. But make sure your most work is being done on yourself. The most work has to be done on yourself. That way you growing and you understanding what's going on. Yeah, so that's a little quick video about astrology and what people tend to think about astrology and the zodiac signs and all this other wild stuff. Listen, you are all the zodiac signs. You are astrology. The stars and the moons and all that's inside of you. It's good to look up at the moon. It's good to do sun gazing, moon gazing, looking at the constellation, the stars and all that. But also remember, that's inside of you too. I guarantee you, once you start mastering yourself, once you start fixing the cons, worry about the cons, the weaknesses of your zodiac sign, of your so-called zodiac sign. Worry about those, and I guarantee you, your life will start to change. You look at astrology a whole different way. You see what I'm saying? Study the astrology. It's cool because you definitely want to know what sign is compatible with yours. You definitely want to know what sign is not compatible with yours. And just by you knowing astrology and knowing your sign, knowing your weaknesses, can't nobody ever push your buttons because you know your weaknesses and you know it's a test. You see what I'm saying? For instance, my daughter, she's an Aries. natural born leader. She not like these other children out here. She want to do everything herself from the womb. She want to do. She want to do it from her. She want to do everything herself. Natural born leader. The fire sign. She got that passion. You see what I'm saying? So because I did a little astrology on her, I know her now. I know a little bit about her. Okay, boom, I know her. Now let me do some meditation. Boom, okay, I know her again. So now when she act a certain way, I know that's her sign, and she's developing. You know what I'm saying? And then she's teaching me things just by me watching her. She's teaching me, and I'm teaching her. Okay, my queen had to study her zodiac sign. We had to study each other's zodiac sign. I'm talking about we was in a relationship before we even got into astrology or any of this, any type of sciences. We was in a relationship, but we would argue and do all this stuff because I'm one type of way and she was another type of way. But we had good sexual chemistry. And we liked being around each other. We was good friends. We loved being around each other. We had good sexual chemistry. We made each other laugh and all that. But once we started living with each other, it was a whole different ball game. Now you know the real person. So we really had to like go deep in it, search ourselves, research ourselves, write down our pros and our cons, our flaws, what we like, what we don't like. Write down a little pet peeves. She wrote down the same thing. And we had to exchange this information with each other and know each other and grow. You see what I'm saying? So definitely, before you even get into a relationship, it's cool to ask your person what's they sign. Okay, but matter of fact, you don't even have to ask them because just by the way they move, you could tell. Just by the way they move, you could tell if you've been doing your research correctly. I could just look at you and tell who a Virgo, who a Libra, who a Aries. I could do that now. There's certain signs, there's certain features that a Virgo has, that a Libra has, that an Aries has. Certain things you move. You won't even know it. You don't even know yourself. I know you. I can get on here and do a little chat with somebody and I can tell them about themselves. Yeah, it's that simple. It's that easy. But you ain't gonna just know. You gotta do the work. And you ain't gonna know none of this stuff until you do your work first. Do your homework. Do work on you. Then you start to know everything else. I told you in all my other videos. Know yourself and you know who everybody else is. You too busy trying to know who everybody else is first, trying to fit in first before you even know yourself. That's why you get taken for a loop-de-loop. You just stuck in a cycle. Know who you are and you know who everybody else is. But yeah, that's my little video on astrology. I'm out of here. I take it easy. Peace.